this wouldn't take anything this trip. It's been a wonderful trip to me and getting better all the time. It seems like today is better than yesterday because everybody knows each other a little bit.
The U.S. Capitol.
With full stomachs, they head out at daybreak as landmarks captured on film and television come to life. The Washington Monument, the National Mall.
You're right. We're going to beat the World War II Memorial.
Since the World War II Memorial opened in 2004, veterans across the nation have wanted to visit, but many had no way to get there.
Earl Morris is the gentleman that started it, along with another gentleman named Jeff Miller. Both of those started flying just private planes, varying like 12 at a time.
The inaugural honor flight was May 2005. Now the Honor Flight Network has 127 hubs in 41 states.
Brett, thank you for your service and welcome to your memorial.
Warm greetings await them as they move toward the balcony and see the memorial with their own eyes.
I'm holding his hand and all of a sudden he stops and I'm like, Mr. McClure, and I turn around and we're not even in, we just barely get into it. He is sobbing. I'm like, we had to just stop and just take a moment because he had just stepped in it and was just so emotional.
And when they get down to the Wall of Freedom, that wall is overwhelming to them. And they will stop and remember some of the folks that they've left behind or the friends that they've missed or have gone on.
God, I lived through World War II, and every time we invaded something, we'd say, well, only 10,000 soldiers died, It's a price for freedom that people don't realize what the American soldiers sacrificed. They really don't.
Well, it's something we was all asked to do and go and serve, and it was no guarantee, but it was a lot of them lost there, and you don't need to lose any more like that.
The stunning graphic imagery of the Korean War Veterans Memorial leaves a lasting impact. 19 stainless steel figures standing 7 feet tall, representing each military branch and their duties.
That was something that was real. I don't know how many it was, but a whole field of them looks like moving.
Korean War veterans make an instant, direct connection.
The Korean veterans, it is a forgotten war, and we see a lot more emotion at the Korean Memorial than we do over at the World War II Memorial. They were forgotten, but our trip helps them to know that they weren't forgotten.
And the mural wall, depicting images of troops expertly sandblasted into black granite with intricate detail.
When they walk down the wall and the pictures are etched in the granite, but they pop out one at a time. And you'll see a lot of the veterans will feel those pictures. They feel that war through that wall.
And past the Lincoln Memorial Reflective Pool, they enter the Vietnam Memorial, first encountering a bronze statue of 3 diverse soldiers.
It is a beautiful area. I think that's one of the most dramatic memorials of them all.
Many names yet.
This wall we know well. Names of more than 58,000 killed or missing during Vietnam. Names of the children of many World War II and Korean War veterans have found a place on this wall. The tears shed here, too many to count.
The horrors of war touch all generations, but you will see the older veterans who spend a lot of time at that wall, touching the wall, looking at the wall.
Not far from the National Mall, on a hilltop overlooking the Pentagon, sits the Air Force Memorial. In the very center, 3 spires arcing into the sky, representing the contrails of the Air Force Thunderbird's Missing Man formation.
I'm pleased to see it and overwhelmed. It's inspiring.
I think it's wonderful. And
I'm glad I can be here to see it. A lot of them didn't make it.
I think it's really great. I appreciate them. I appreciate them to come here. It heightens your patriotism and your love for our country. So I'm glad that I served.